Howdy train fans, welcome back to the Chattanooga Southern Railroad. So been dealing with some family stuff as of late, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on the layout lately, but you know, I'm going to get back into it. But wanted to give you a quick update about the latest panel, or the last panel I should say, for the staging yard back here. And then also a couple of goodies I've picked up along the way. So let's start with the panel first. So this is the panel for the storage yard back here. I'm naming it Collier Yard, which is named after the fellow who gave me all that trackage back there. And as I had mentioned before, as you look at this, pardon for the shaking, you'll see that I've got these in the grayed out format like the other ones for the interchanges, and you know where the tracks pass through, the one right over here, and then of course the main run, which is the one coming in there, right? So we're kind of inverted here, but in addition to that, it shows labels, although they're hard to see, for the Atlantic coastline here and here, Norfolk and Western here and here. This is the mixed arrival departure. You can see my labels over there. And then of course this is the engine storage yard. And if you remember, I'm using the Atlas switch machines, the original switch machines that came with it, along with the push button slides on the fascia. And so in addition, instead of doing the touch toggles for these, I've labeled these 0 through 9, right? Mainly just because I didn't use 1 through 10 because of the space in the circle. So this worked out really well. And so what I'll do is I will label the actual turnout switches, slide switches, with those numbers, and of course with the diagram there, people will be able to operate that back area back there with this power panel. So glad to have that done. Other things here, so I picked up one of these squealers. If you haven't seen these yet, this is the Iowa Scale Engineering device, and I did pick up a secondary sensor for it. They were having a deal where it was free shipping on them, so I jumped on that. Haven't opened this yet. It literally just came in the mail yesterday. So my plan is to, and you can see my little S here, I'm going to put one of the sensors here for the main line going this way, and then the other one is going to go here for the main line coming this way. So the speaker will be somewhere in this general gist area here, and any train going around will trigger, going around this turn or going around this turn will trigger the squealer. Another thing I picked up is, so you know, if you saw my video about the RCR cars that I got off of eBay, I had mentioned that they also sell the boxes, right? Because those cars don't come with boxes for the cheap set. I picked up 21 of the 21 pack, and you can see this is a brand new old roundhouse, you know, more modern version because they were blue originally. You know, clean, that you can do a label, and got these. They ended up being, with the shipping, they're a couple bucks a piece. So I picked up 21 of those because I got a lot of loose cars that I needed some quote-unquote protection for. So I picked up a bunch of those for that. And then did a lot of research this last week on lighting. So I've picked up these string lights, or these string lights, geez, strip lights, from Govee. These came off of Amazon. They're Bluetooth. They're multicolored. I can change the colors on them, and I've got a design in my head on how I'm going to light this layout, because you'll see that right now I'm using these what I would call shop, or what we call work lights here throughout. And although I've got some bright white bulbs in there, it's just really, you can see some shadows in here, and it gets really bright in there, so it's not very even. So I've got a design in my head on how to put up a lighting strip all along here, right, and on the back side for the L and N, and then also on the back side here for the storage yard, which you can see that's really dark right now. And then once you get the backdrop up, it's going to get even darker back there. So I'll give you a separate tour of that whole idea coming down the pike as well. So the other thing I'm working on right now, although I don't have it in front of me, is my list of goodies I plan on picking up down at the Timonium Train Show next weekend. So I'm getting jazzed about that. I missed the one in the fall due to being sick. So hopefully I'll get to see some of you down that way. If you plan on being down at the Timonium Show on Saturday, you know, hit me up and let's see if we can't pick a spot and a time to meet up. So I'll be probably bringing some big bags this trip. So anyway, hope you all have a great weekend and good bit of train time, and we'll see you on down the tracks. Bye.